Dreamers dream, doers do. What a beautiful thing it is when the two combine to make magic. George Bernard Shaw once wrote, "You see things and say why, but I dream things that never were, and I say why not." Here at Michigan Magazine, we occasionally stumble upon Michiganders who seem to have that why not attitude and relish in our visit with the dream doer. Today's case in point is a former Whittemore Prescott area resident, John Kulhavi, who now resides elsewhere in the state but did something others would only dream about but never actually do. He bought himself a faltering golf course near Comins, Michigan. With time, patience, and expertise of a good course developer and manager, Mike Harrington, who was a featured guest on an earlier edition of Michigan Magazine, the course is becoming world-class. Shortly thereafter, the thought crossed John's mind to make the area a sort of family destination. So he constructed a small amusement park adjacent to his golf course, the Cedar Valley Golf Course on Weaver Road. Construction began and continues to this day. We met John while we were filming the progress of a new fun park acquisition to find out what was the spark behind starting an amusement park in the wilderness of Haskota County.
We started with the golf course. Now, I'm not even a golfer. I golf 9 holes every 1 or 2 years, so I'll never be called a golfer. But we host a lot of family, friends, and clients at our camp, which is outside of Curran. This was always their favorite golf course. And a few years ago, I called to make tee times, and I found out that it was closed at Chapter 11. That was the start of it. So we purchased the golf course. It took probably 8 or 9 months to refurbish it. We're still continuing to improve it, and we're beginning to get rave reviews on the condition of it. And then in talking to some of the golfers, the people who work at the clubhouse, they tell me that about half the business on the weekends are people that have cottages, come up, the husbands go golfing, there's nothing for the wives and kids to do. There's 300 kids in a local school, and they've just got a couple tennis courts. So that was the inspiration, something for the men, for the families to do, especially the kids. I like to see kids having a good time. We had our grandkids here last night, some of them, and they loved it.
Well, that's great. We really appreciate what you're doing here for the community, and it's something that time has come. I think, like you said, there's a void here, and the kids need something really to grab onto, and the locals to rally around, more or less, I think.
I hope so. There are 20 towns within 25 miles, and we had 500 posters made, and our caretaker from our camp spent the better part of 2 months going to every business that would allow us to put up a poster trying to advertise it. We have a billboard on I-75. We're doing newspaper advertising, radio advertising. My goal, as I mentioned to the other gentleman, I never built this with the intention of making a lot of money. I'm hoping someday it breaks even. If it breaks even, I will have accomplished my goal. And as long as we can break even, my plans are to continue to add to it. There are 4 more rides going up as we speak.
Right.
And we anticipate those are going to be up and running in 3 weeks, including a bumper car building with a bunch of bumper cars in it. That's something we think men, women, and children will all enjoy.
So you can bring the whole family out here and enjoy it. And
without a doubt.
The key thing I think too is that there's really no admission charge. Come on in and enjoy watching the kids have a good time. But if the kids, you got to pay to play. But this is a wonderful opportunity for the grandkids and the grandfather and grandparents and the adults to just socialize and bring the kids out for a good time.
We priced it for people to come and enjoy themselves. My wife and I went to several carnivals, including the Oakland County Fair last summer, and finding out what prices were. Prices were $5 average for a 2-minute ride. We charge $2.50 for a 3-minute ride, or you can buy 10 tickets for $20, and that brings your cost down to $2. Miniature golf, everywhere we went, was $10 to $12. We charge $6 for adults, and little kids are free. So our goal is just to make the place self-sufficient. If it breaks even, I'm happy.
There you go. Everybody's invited, and the hours are going to be pretty much standard through the summer months?
Yep, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays we're open, huh?
Okay, and of course it's going to be a seasonal thing, of course.
Oh yeah, in the fall.
Okay, yeah.
Last winter, everything that was hanging we took down, we put in our pole barn, and then we shrunk wrapped all of the rides. We have a lot of money invested, so we have to maintain them.
Sure. Well, what are the possibilities of people bringing groups out here? And
we already have several groups that have signed up to rent the park for an entire day this summer. A couple schools, and I believe 1 church.
There you go. There's an idea for something for the area.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate what you're doing. Thank you very much for taking the time out. We're going to be following this closely and see how it goes. And it's right out our own back door. It's kind of part of our family. So we thank you very much for coming into the town. And
Well, I grew up just south here. Went to
Did you?
Whittemore Prescott High School, and I've had
excellent.
my hunting camp at Curran since 1971. So I feel part of the community.
well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thanks for
Thank you.
sharing with us.
Thank you.